Hi everyone. Today we're going to be finding out how to use a service called SFX to find articles, as well as how to place a interlibrary loan. So we start by going to Google and typing UHW library, and this is just to get to our regular homepage. And we're going to click on Research. And from here, we're going to go down to Research Databases, and today we'll search in using Academic Search Premier to start us off. So let's say I have a topic, and that topic is drug legislation, and I wanted to find out more about it. I wanted to get articles using this database. I go down and I can see, okay, here the first one, there's a full text PDF that I can read. The second one, there's something called Check SFX. So if I click on the article itself, after reading, okay, this is something that I want, I go down and I look through the subject terms, I look through the abstract, I determine that this is an article that I actually want to access, but I notice that there's no PDF or there's no HTML that I can access, so I don't have access to the full article. What I do is I click on Check SFX for full text, and what this will do is search all the other databases that we have to see if that article is available. Sometimes it has luck finding it, sometimes it doesn't. In this case, it doesn't. It says no full text available. So I can go down and I can see there's some other items that I may want to check out. These may be available as well. There's a table of contents, so that can be potentially helpful, but I really want this article. So what I'll do is I'll click on ILL, Local Document Delivery System. What it does is pre-populate all these fields with that specific article, and including the ISSN. So it tells this form what article that I'm requesting. So then I have to go back and I have to say, okay, well, what pages did it begin on? 105 to 125, because those are the fields that didn't get entered. So I click on beginning page and I put 105, ending page 125 or 120. And then I just write my name in, my email address, and then my borrower ID. So that would be your barcode if you have a UH ID. And then I just hit send request. And what that does is it lets our interlibrary loan librarian, Pearl DeShure, who is on our contact page, this is Pearl, lets her know what article you're requesting, and then she'll go ahead and send a request out either to Manoa, who may have access to the article, or to um, a different system. Either way, it does take a few days for the article to come back. So I guess what would be nice is if you only chose this some of the time. You can do this in any of the databases, including ProQuest. So if I'm searching again for the same topic, drug legislation, well, let me just change this to only search that database. So if I'm searching for drug legislation in this database, and I scroll down, I see all these are full text, so that's great. I'd be able to read them. But what would happen if I ran into an article that I couldn't have access to that said similarly to EBSCO, check SFX, or like an abstract only? So let me see if I can get some of those. If I just click on citation abstract. So these are the only articles that contain an abstract, which is a summary of the article. So if I click on any one of these, let's see, this one's from the Business Journal. I scroll down, it's just got the summary of what the article's about, but not the actual article. But I've determined that I really want this article, so I'll again click on Check SFX for availability, and it'll go out. It'll probably see it if we have it. We don't. Again, this one we don't have. So I'll hit ILL, and we see that it pre-populates everything. Now this one, I don't believe it had a beginning or end page, so for those you can just put like a question mark. This one says maybe it's 4 pages long, the article, but it doesn't actually say where it begins in the journal. So I would just put like a question mark, maybe the ending page, question mark. That should be enough information for Pearl to get access to the article. So just enter my name, email address, and then my borrower ID, and then that will send a request. So again, don't do this as a matter of course. Do this if you only really want the article, because it does take us a few days to get the article, and sometimes it may cost money to get the article. Usually not, but if it's available at Manoa, which has a more extensive database, then it's a little bit quicker turnaround. So let's say that I wanted to see if an article is available just using SFX, or maybe like a journal to see if West Oahu Library has access to it. So let's type in a title, business journal, and yeah, any one of these. I hit go, and what this will do is see if SFX or see if our library has access to this journal. So we can click on we the results that came back looks like the first option doesn't have, but the second one it says full text available ProQuest, and it's available from 1999 to 2004. So that's the only availability that we have for this specific article, or I'm sorry, journal. You click on it, it goes directly to ProQuest, and it says, it shows you all the basic journal information, and then I could actually search within the publication itself. So hopefully this was helpful for you guys in learning how to use SFX. Again, it was just a brief demonstration. If you guys need further assistance, let me know. My email is here, alfie@hawaii.edu. You can also call me, 808-689-2708. And then also, we have a chat feature on our homepage, www.hawaii.edu/UHWO library, and chat us. As long as we're open within the library, we can assist you. And you don't have to contact me specifically either. If you have any questions, you can contact any of the librarians here at West Oahu Library. Thanks.